Hi everyone, and welcome to the Seemedia video guide for Fillboard installation and POS implementation at petrol sites. Firstly, we'll take a look at the equipment you need to complete this job. There will be several items that will be sent to you from Crossmark. The first of these is 2 collapsible safety cones. These are very important to keep you safe on the job. The safety cones come in white boxes and they're collapsible. So pull the cone up from the centre to expand it to its full height. These can then be collapsed again once you've finished working for ease of storage. Secondly, we'll provide you with a high Vis Vest. This must be worn at all times while working on the petrol forecourt for your safety. You'll also be supplied with a dummy nozzle. You use this to replace the nozzle you're working on to stop the alarm ringing at the service counter and also to cut off the fuel flow. You'll be sent the Fillboards themselves, one for every nozzle on each site you're visiting. And this is the rubber Fillboard. You'll also be sent plastic lids, and there is one plastic lid to house point of sale for every Fillboard. There are a couple of items that you'll need to provide, and you can expense these to Crossmark. Firstly, you'll need a spray bottle of cleaning fluid such as spray and wipe. And secondly, you'll need a heavy-duty cloth or rag. Something like an old t-shirt is good, but a Chux is not strong enough. Before commencing work on site, sign in with the site manager and advise them of the work that you are conducting. All of the Fillboards have been pre-approved, so introduce yourself from Crossmark that you're representing Seemedia and that you're there to install approved advertising Fillboards on their nozzles. Make sure you note the manager's full name, as you'll need to report this on your form. In the unlikely event of any manager refusing, call field support immediately on 1800 444 437. As mentioned, your high Vis Vest must be worn at all times while working on site. Wear some old clothing that you don't mind getting dirty. The first thing you need to do when starting work is to place the safety cones on either side of the bowser you are working on. This will stop cars pulling up to that bowser and allow you to complete your work safely. Take the first pump from the cradle and replace it quickly with the provided dummy nozzle. This will stop the alarm ringing at the service desk and also stop the fuel flow. You then need to remove the splash guard from the petrol nozzle you are working on. The splash guard is the round guard at the top of the insulator. Spray plenty of cleaning fluid and use a twisting motion to take off the splash guard. Then you need to install the Fillboard. This does take a bit of strength, but it can be done. A trick is to use lots of cleaning fluid as lubricant, so spray onto the rubber insulator of the nozzle and also inside the Fillboard itself. This will help you get it on. Pull up the opening of the Fillboard and use a twisting motion. This will also help you get it on. So pushing quite hard and twisting and making sure that the Fillboard fits securely over the insulator of the nozzle. It's very important that you then replace the splash guard. So put it in a safe place when you remove it and then put it back onto the nozzle and make sure it's really securely fastened to the nozzle. It should fit quite snugly into the Fillboard, as you can see here. Then wipe clean the nozzle and the Fillboard. Get rid of all that excess cleaning fluid. You then need to attach the plastic lids to the Fillboard. This is an easy task. At the top of the Fillboard there's a small rubber flap, and underneath the flap is a hole that accepts the join of the plastic lid. Make sure it's in there nice and securely, as you can see here. Then, if you need to insert point of sale, this is also a very easy task. All you need to do is flip up the bottom of the plastic lid, insert the point of sale. It's cut in such a way that it fits snugly into the lid, and press down firmly with your palm so that the plastic lid snaps back into place over the bottom of the fill board. Make sure it is nice and secure once you've fastened it. Now, we can't install on some types of nozzles. These are LPG gas nozzles and high flow diesel nozzles. Regular diesel are fine. However, if a site does have regular diesel nozzles, leave 2 of these without fill boards. You may also encounter what we call OPW nozzles. These are an older style of nozzle and the fill boards won't fit, so don't install on OPW nozzles. You can identify them as they will have OPW written in the insulator just in front of the fuel trigger. If you do find these nozzles on site, you must accurately report the quantity on your forms. You must also report an accurate count of all nozzles on site except LPG gas and high flow diesel. When you're reporting this, take care. Make sure your data is accurate. Don't make any mistakes that lead to big headaches for us, so we're relying on you to give us accurate information. Always carry out your work in a safe and courteous manner, giving way to customers at all times. Your work area must be left clean and safe on completion of tasks. You need to sign out with the site manager once you have completed tasks and advise them of what you've done. Do call your state manager or field support if you have any further questions, and we'll do all we can to assist you.